Welcome back to our Charlottetown Islanders pregame show. Guesting with us, as always, on game day, the head coach and general manager of the Charlottetown Islanders, Jim Hulton, and our coach's interview. And Jim, right back in the saddle here tonight. You got a Thursday and Friday at home contest against teams we don't see very often. Victoriaville tonight, Val-d'Or tomorrow. Before we get to that, it's been a busy stretch here for your club. 5 or 6 points last weekend, a long weekend, coming off probably maybe the toughest loss of the season. There hasn't been many, but a game in which you led by a score of 5-3 and 4-1. Had some leads in that hockey game, but Newfoundland battled back. Just your thoughts on that game on Monday afternoon.
Well, kind of a tale of two games. I thought really liked our start. The 4-1 lead is something that you want to get out of the gate going to, but I started to feel it slipping away. Our play, I thought our structure in the 3-0 game was extremely strong, and I thought in the first period and a bit we were good, and then we started to slide. We started to turn pucks over in the neutral zone. We weren't getting in on the forecheck, and you just had a little feeling of offensive impending doom, and then took a penalty 200 feet from our net with 30 seconds to go, and 3 seconds later they capitalized. All the momentum switches to them in the third, and then even we just couldn't seem to help ourselves. Even to go 4-2, you get the 5-3 goal, big one from Shieldy. And then we just run into penalty after penalty after penalty. And he can't put a team with that quality power play. He can't give them that many looks. And, it's a valuable lesson early in the season. We pulled a few out of the hat in the road trip, kind of reverse scenario. So it happened to us. So now it's all about how we respond and what do we learn from it.
Yeah, it's interesting because your team last year seemed like they always pushed so hard in the third period. Those 2 third periods against Newfoundland, it was like, what did you see? I mean, obviously in the first game it was 3-0. You got outshot badly in the third period, but it was almost a telltale. I mean, taking 5 minors in the third period, certainly you're going to give up some shots as well.
Well, sure. I thought the two nights were different. I thought they had 22 shots the second night, but we pushed everything to the outside. And Donnie couldn't stop 95% of them. He got 100% of them that night. Here was totally different because we put a really counted power play with 5 looks in the period, including a 5-on-3 for a stretch of time. There, it feels like it's only a matter of time before the puck goes in net, and unfortunately, that was the case.
Yeah, it's move on here tonight. Victoriaville, they played last night in Halifax. Toonie Dog night. If a young Jim Hulton was going to the rink on Toonie Dog night, how many toonies would be in his pocket?
That's an excellent question. Probably a lot. I think it's a great promo. I think we've all watched over the course of the last couple summers how successful it was at the Blue Jay games. We kind of neat when they put the count up, how many hot dogs. I think it's great for young and old as well, and anything just adds more buzz to the building. It's good for us.
Yeah, for sure. And Victoriaville comes in here, a team that we don't know a whole lot about, a new coach in behind, and Simon Olivier, who had a great amount of success in Edmonton of the Maritime League. What are your expectations here this evening?
Well, it's not unlike the conversations that we had prior to Newfoundland and St. John's. This is a young, highly talented group up front in particular. Their import players have had very, very big impacts here. And again, their power play numbers are staggeringly good. They're running at 38% right now. So it's the exact same script. If we go give them 5-6 looks, it'd be a long, long night for us. But if we play with structure and discipline, I think we can capitalize on their inexperience, especially on the road. But it's going to be that battle. Can we play a pucks deep, heavy forecheck, discipline game, or does it turn into a run and gun and probably tips it in their favor?
All right, Jim, as always, thanks for this and best of luck here this evening.
My pleasure. Thank you.
That's Jim Hulton, the head coach and general manager of the Charlottetown Islanders. And our coach's interview will be back on the other side of the break with our Jameson Electric starting lineup. You're listening to Mr. Lubin Tire, Charlottetown Islanders Hockey on Max 93.1.